LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome to the final Raw before the Royal Rumble, and please welcome the returning Tommaso Ciampa back from his 21-day suspension just in time for the Royal Rumble. The man who was in the final 3 in his first Rumble, the final 2 in his second Rumble, and many have said that he will be the winner of this year's Royal Rumble. But he has to qualify for the Royal Rumble. He has to take on Der Ring General Walter later tonight in order to enter the Rumble and do something that not many people have done, which is defeat Der Ring General. So the Psycho Killer, the Black Heart of Monday Night Raw, the former Grand Slam champion, makes his return. He's got a lot to say. Tommaso Ciampa making his way to the ring. So let's hear what Tommaso Ciampa has to say. 21 days. 21 days after my slap on the wrist, we'll call it what it is. But we're doing what everyone's wanted to do their whole lives, and taking down the old man. Triple H has done everything and anything to keep me from the World Heavyweight title for the last year. Whether he refused to give me my rematch with Adam Cole after he cashed in on me at Bad Blood last year. Whether it was making WrestleMania a triple threat match rather than allowing me a one-on-one rematch after mine was crashed by the Undisputed Era. Whether it was allowing Candice LeRae to come to the ring in a match she wasn't part of. Trading me away here to Monday Night Raw. And now, most recently, costing me the WWE Championship at Cyber Sunday. I've had enough of the old man sticking his big nose in my business. So I did what I had to do to keep him out of the way. And now my 21-day suspension is up. But, of course, because Triple H went and ran and hid behind his family like he always does, I now have to qualify for the Royal Rumble. But it's fine. Because only a couple of people in the WWE have been able to do this, but if anything, I'm a man that defies the odds. Tonight I'm going to face the Ring General. I'll meet Walter in this ring. I'll drop him on his head, and I'll do what very few people have done before, and I'll pin him. I'll beat him, and I'll go to the Royal Rumble. After being in the final 3, and then the final 2 over the last 2 years, this is the year where I'm the last man standing. So Walter, you best be ready. Because tonight, no one survives. Well, we're going to move into our first bit of singles action now that as many have called him, the face of LS11 Universe is back. But we're going to kick off our first bit of action tonight with one of the heavy favorites to win the Royal Rumble this year. Arguably, he is going just based off of predictions. He is in the top 3 favorites. He is the second top predicted man to win the Royal Rumble based on all of you, the LS11 Universe. The phenomenal AJ Styles making his way to the ring. The other 2 men that are in the top 3 favorites being the almighty Bobby Lashley at number 3 and Der Ring General Walter, who we'll see later tonight, at number 1. I'm so looking forward to the Royal Rumble this Saturday. Ray will be joining me. It will be a big premiere. Of course, I want to thank all of you who did show up for Ray's Wrestle Dynasty show this past Saturday. I hope it went really well. I'm recording this before it airs, but I'm hoping it went really well because I know Ray's worked really hard on it. So, the phenomenal one making his way to the ring, AJ Styles, is here. He's got one last warm-up match before the Royal Rumble itself. We'll see what the phenomenal one, the former NXT and United States champion, can bring to the table tonight before the Royal Rumble. We got a big show coming up at the Royal Rumble. But AJ Styles tonight is going to take on El Generico. El Generico making his way to the ring. Former United States champion in his own right is El Generico. He makes his way to the ring. Generico's good friend Sami Zayn over on SmackDown is declared for the Royal Rumble. So, El Generico unfortunately unable to secure a spot. If you want to see the full Rumble lineup, Tommaso Ciampa currently missing from it due to not being officially qualified yet. But if Ciampa does qualify, there will be a revision possibility for Masters LS11 Universe. But if Ciampa does not qualify, there won't be. So yes, if Tommaso Ciampa qualifies, I will make a channel post, and there will be the ability to revise your answer for the Royal Rumble, specifically for Tommaso Ciampa, should you choose to believe he will win the whole thing. But El Generico makes his way to the ring tonight. He will be taking on AJ Styles here on the Raw before the Royal Rumble. Now, I mentioned this on SmackDown this past week, but I do feel like it's the right thing to do to keep mentioning it until after the Rumble. Modding cosmetic mods have become a thing for 2K22 as of last week at the time of recording this. So, for example, AJ Styles has some new attires available. There's an updated edge with short hair, things like that. And now AJ kicks up the knee of El Generico, and AJ Styles kicks him in the ribs now, kicking him in the knee again. Styles has him down, knocks him down. But as I was going to say, plenty of cosmetic mods. I have not learned how to install them yet. I've not had the time. And because the Royal Rumble itself, minus commentary, has already been fully recorded at time of this, I would rather not have mods pop up on the Raw before the Rumble and then have no mods in the Rumble, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does, and if it doesn't, well, oh well. I will attempt to learn them this weekend. As now AJ Styles gets El Generico back up to his feet. The Phenomenal One throws a right hook at Generico. As now Generico grabs onto AJ Styles, throws him off the top. Over the top, out to the floor he goes. And now El Generico's got him down. Generico, with AJ Styles down, Generico leaps to the outside. AJ Styles staggering. Generico getting him back up to his feet. And El Generico grabs Styles and throws him back into the ring. AJ Styles is down, Generico. Oh! Jumps into a Pele kick. And now Styles with a right hook. Generico with a right hook of his own. Generico now grabbing the Phenomenal One. Scoops him up. AJ counters into reverse DDT from AJ Styles. And now Styles kicks the head. And again. Generico's down. AJ Styles grabbing him. Picking him back up to his feet. AJ Styles with a chop. Grabs Generico, forearm, slaps him, back fist, clothesline. El Generico goes down as AJ Styles gets him back up to his feet, and Styles, there's a chop to Generico. Generico chopping him back, and now El Generico with a right hook. Generico grabs AJ Styles. El Generico puts him in the corner. Generico with a chop, grabs onto him again. El Generico throws him into the corner. AJ Styles in trouble. Generico gets kicked in the ribs. AJ Styles, chop block to the generic luchador. Takes him down now, and AJ coming off the ropes. AJ Styles, knee across the skull. Takes down Generico. Now AJ Styles stomps him in the head. And again. Generico goes down as Styles gets him back up to his feet. And AJ Styles with a kick. There's a chop. Styles grabs Generico. Rolling him through. Calf crusher is in. Calf crusher is in on El Generico. Is Generico going to tap out here? Generico could be in some trouble. AJ Styles trying to tap him out. El Generico in a lot of trouble. Writhing in pain. AJ Styles. Oh, an elbow in the back from Generico. Generico takes a fighting stance. AJ slaps him in the face. Generico staggers. AJ knocks him back again. Generico grabs onto him. Scoops him up. Moves and a body slam from El Generico. And now El Generico plunging the side of the head. AJ Styles goes down. El Generico turns him over, and a kick to the back for good measure. El Generico going up to the top rope. Generico. Oh my God! He just pulled that out of nowhere. El Generico with a red arrow. Shout out to an old friend there. A bit of a bastard, if you will. As now El Generico throws him with an exploder suplex. There's a kick from Generico, and Generico getting fired up. Generico's got him down now, and El Generico doubles him to bring it on. He gets AJ back up to his feet, and El Generico Grabs him. AJ with an elbow strike. AJ Styles with a running forearm. Not quite the phenomenal forearm, but a forearm nonetheless. There's a double axe handle as well. And now Styles with Generico up to his feet. AJ Styles, there's a slap again. Generico with a chop. El Generico firing away now on the phenomenal one. Knee into the ribs. And Generico with another one takes down AJ. El Generico now getting him back up to his feet. El Generico, tornado DDT. Generico now turning AJ Styles over. Generico into a cover. One. No. AJ Styles kicks out. And now Generico going up to the top rope. El Generico went for a spiral tap, similar to what Styles does. He cuts out the legs. And now Styles gets El Generico back up. Oh, gets kicked in the ribs for his troubles, though. And now Generico looks like he might be going for a brainbuster. That would be a vintage El Generico move. Styles, German suplex, takes him down. Now Styles gets Generico back up to his feet. AJ Styles with El Generico into the corner. He falls down. AJ Styles kicks him in the ribs now, and Styles grabs onto Generico. AJ Styles pulls him in. Here we go. He's got the Styles, and now they're gonna clash. Styles clash. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles picks up yet another win en route to the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles has one of the best records in LS11 Universe right now, especially this season. Only 2 losses this season, that being TakeOver the End and at Cyber Sunday. He's definitely heating up as one of the heavy favorites for the whole Royal Rumble in just 6 nights' time. That is a big win for the phenomenal one, though. That is only our first bit of action. Ladies and gentlemen, we got plenty more coming up here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But up next, we're going to go backstage because we've got the United States Champion Dolph Ziggler standing by. He's got a few things to say. Backstage, let's go back to Dolph. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, my guest, the United States Champion Dolph Ziggler, has got some things to say. Yeah, that's right. So, it was a long road to the U.S. title. I've talked about it a handful of times. I'm not going to sit here and ramble over and over about the same thing. So I'm going to cut to the chase. The United States Championship is something I am trying to make the most prestigious title in all of WWE. And if that means going out there week in and week out defending against everyone who wants a shot, well, that's going to be how it is. So if anyone on the Raw roster wants a shot tonight, Dolph, I think I knew where you were going with that. So, as a former Intercontinental Champion, I will gladly face you tonight on Raw, and I will gladly add the U.S. title to my trophy cabinet. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, kid. Might just bite you in the ass. We're going to move into some more singles action up next, ladies and gentlemen. That is an exciting United States title match we've got coming up later tonight. That only adds fuel to the fire of what is going to be an amazing night of Monday Night Raw, and we've only just begun. Of course, we have a big main event coming up tonight. Big E beginning his revenge against the Hurt Business as he takes on his replacement, Cedric Alexander. We'll be seeing now that United States title match between Dolph Ziggler and Dominic Dijakovic. And of course, after this match, we will be seeing Tommaso Ciampa versus Der Ring General Walter, with Ciampa getting one last shot to enter the Royal Rumble. But right now, Carmella making her way to the ring. She'll be taking on the #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. Carmella makes her way to the ring. Someone who's actually never had a title opportunity here in LS11 Universe, believe it or not. Never had a one-on-one match for a championship of any kind. So Carmella makes her way to the ring. But for now, Carmella is going to be taking on the #1 contender to the Raw Women's title, the woman who does face Rhea Ripley this weekend at the Royal Rumble, the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, making her way to the ring. Io Shirai on her way to the ring. Arguably one of the best on the channel to have never won a championship, and she could look to change that in just 5 nights at the Royal Rumble. But she has to take on the most dominant champion in LS11 history, potentially the most dominant competitor in LS11 history, with Rhea Ripley. So Io Shirai making her way to the ring tonight. A recent addition to Monday Night Raw, traded in favor of Liv Morgan over to SmackDown. It's been a great month for Io Shirai. She's won every week so far. 3 out of the 4 weeks she's been here, she's gotten a win. And if she can beat Carmella tonight, she'll have gotten 4 wins in 4 weeks, which, as I said, is just fantastic for Io Shirai, who now makes her way to the ring. We got some singles action. Let's get to it. Carmella versus Io Shirai coming up here on Raw. So without any further ado, here we go. And Carmella comes out of the gate with a clothesline, using her slight height advantage to get that early advantage there. Now Io Shirai back to her feet, grabs onto Carmella. Io Shirai, scoop slam, takes her down. And now Io Shirai with a stomp to the arm of Carmella. Another stomp, Carmella back up to her feet, and Carmella sweeps the leg of Io Shirai. Carmella now grabs onto her, and Carmella down to ground and pound, punching her in the face now. And there's a slap to the face. Carmella now getting Io Shirai back up to her feet, and Carmella gets grabbed. Io Shirai throws her off the ropes. Carmella hits the ropes, though, catches them. And now Carmella, oh, what a slap to the face. Shirai grabs onto her. And now Io Shirai, snapmare, takes her down. Coming off the ropes, Shirai, drop kick to the face. Carmella goes down. She's back to her feet, though. Io Shirai grabs onto her and sweeps the leg, taking her down. Carmella staggering back up to her feet. There's a drop kick now from Shirai. Now Io Shirai pulls her in, and Shirai, knee to the face. Down goes Carmella. Now Carmella staggers. There's a right hook. Io Shirai with a right hook of her own. Shirai now. Carmella gets slapped in the chest. Shirai grabs onto her. Io Shirai with Carmella tied up in the ropes. Pulling back on the arm is Shirai. Shirai now with a right hook staggers her. There's another clothesline. Into another. Carmella in trouble. Shirai, super kick. Floors Carmella. Now Io Shirai getting her back up to her feet. Shirai grabs onto her now, and Shirai throws her into the corner. Io Shirai grabs Carmella, puts her on the top rope, and Io Shirai getting the legs spread apart here. Io Shirai going up to the top. And off the top with a Spanish fly. Connects to Carmella. And now the genius of the sky into a cover. Carmella's down. 1, 2. Kick out from Carmella. Io Shirai now getting her back up to her feet, and Shirai grabs onto Carmella. Io Shirai, Hurricane Rana takes her down. Going up to the top rope with lightning fast speed. Almost scary fast speed there from Shirai. She's perched up high, but Carmella staggering back to her feet. Carmella, oh, went for right hook. Shirai misses the drop kick, though. Carmella looking to capitalize, grabs her, rolls her through. Cover. 1. No, Io Shirai gets the shoulders up. Now Shirai back to her feet. Grabs Carmella. Io Shirai. Oh, Carmella with an elbow to the jaw. Connects now. Carmella neither kicks her in the ribs. Super kick to the jaw. And now Carmella going up to the top rope, and Carmella mocking Io Shirai. Carmella turns around. Carmella with a moonsault. Uses Io Shirai's own signature move. Shirai kicks out at 1. Shirai can't believe Carmella had the nerve to use her own move against her. Carmella kicks her in the ribs now, and Shirai grabs her. Io Shirai gets her up into a fireman's carry, into an air raid crash. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Carmella. Now Shirai runs the ropes with Carmella, quickly getting back to her feet. Right hand to the face of Shirai. Kick to the ribs, and again, Io Shirai getting knocked back. Carmella gets grabbed. Carmella now grabbed by Io Shirai, and now Shirai throws Carmella face first into the turnbuckle again. Io Shirai, knee to the ribs. Has Carmella in the ropes. Ties her up in the ropes. Io Shirai tying her up in the ropes, using the referee's 5 count to her advantage as well. Pulls herself back in now, and Shirai stalking Carmella, grabs onto her, and oh my god, a deadlift German suplex. Brock Lesnar, eats your heart out. Shirai with knees into the ribs of Carmella. Kicks her and turns her over now. Shirai up to the top rope. There's the moonsault. Decides she's not done after one, though. Io Shirai hooks the arms. Pops her up. Backbreaker. Cover. 1, 2. There's a kick out. Io Shirai now back at the top rope. And the Genius looking to fly with another moonsault right across the waist of Carmella. There's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Io Shirai scores the win over Carmella. A big win there for Io Shirai en route to the matchup with Rhea Ripley this weekend. Are we looking at the next Raw Women's Champion? Who knows? Only got 5 days till we find out. Io Shirai gets a big win over Carmella. We got plenty more coming up, but I've been told we've got a bit of an altercation backstage that we were able to catch. So, I'm going to take you now backstage. See what's going on. Hang on, there's MVP of the Hurt Business. LA Knight, right? I don't think we've had the proper introduction. Yeah. You're gonna address me right. I am the megastar and one half of the greatest Raw Tag Team Champions of all time. The Megastars. Yeah. Look, man, cut the shit. You've only been Raw Tag Team Champions for so long because the Hurt Business have allowed you to be Raw Tag Team Champions for so long. Look, man. Robert and I were one of the best tag teams WWE has ever seen. A natural pair that could main event WrestleMania as tag team champions, nonetheless. So I wouldn't be worrying about us right now. Because the Hurt Business seems to have their own problems, because I hear Big E is on his way to kick all of your asses tonight. Don't dodge my point, boy. We'll be done with him tonight. Then you two are next. Well, we're going to keep rolling on along with Monday Night Raw tonight, as here comes Tommaso Ciampa to the ring for the second time this evening. This time he's actually going to be competing. We're about to find out if Ciampa is going to go to the Royal Rumble or not. Tommaso Ciampa making his way to the ring, set for this huge first time ever matchup for LS11 Universe. Tommaso Ciampa making his way to the ring. As I've said, many have said that if Ciampa is in the Rumble, he's a surefire thing to win it. Go on to face Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Championship. It is an interesting thought of, would he pick to try and get revenge on Roman, or would we have a showdown between two of the best in the LS11 universe? As Ciampa making his way to the ring. It's all a lot of ifs and buts right now. But Ciampa looks to add the Royal Rumble to his destination list this week. I've not seen him since the Raw after Cyber Sunday, where he was put on a 3-week administrative leave at the hands of Raw General Manager Mick Foley. But he's back tonight, and he's getting a fair shot at it. Walter's a tough opponent, but Ciampa's the best in the LS11 universe, many say. The man with the most wins, and for people at his level, the man with the least to lose. He's had a great record. He's only been pinned 5-6 times across the last 3 years. Tommaso Ciampa makes his way to the ring, but he's got some stiff competition ahead of him. He's got to deal with the Ring General, the leader of Imperium, Walter. A man who, at Survivor Series, looked like he was moments away from being WWE Champion many times. A man who, much like Tommaso Ciampa, believes that with one more match, he could beat Roman Reigns. A heavy favorite to win the whole Royal Rumble this weekend. We'll see what fate holds for the Ring General. Walter makes his way to the ring, though. Who knows with the names lined up in the Royal Rumble, what kind of confrontations we might see. I mean, just look at some of the titanous names in that Rumble. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Walter, AJ Styles, just to name a few. It is one of the most, if not the most, star-studded Royal Rumble the LS11 Universe has ever seen. And Tommaso Ciampa could look to add himself to that list of names tonight. He's got a big task ahead, though. Walter's no easy target. He's only been pinned by 3 people in the LS11 Universe before. That being Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, and former world champion Cesaro. So, the Ring General makes his way to the ring. Without any further ado, here we go. Ciampa went for a knee strike. Oh, he gets chopped immediately. And Walter with a clothesline. Welcome back, Ciampa. Oh, he ducks the chop. That chop would have been brutal. Ciampa kicks him in the ribs and knocks him down. Ciampa now getting him back up to his feet, and Ciampa with another kick to the ribs. Knocking him back. There's a right hook. Ciampa with a slap. Chop. Oh, don't chop Walter. It's a terrible idea, man. Now he, chops him in the corner. And again, lighting the chest up of Ciampa. Now pulling back on the arm is Walter. Ciampa staggers and falls into the corner. Now Walter grabs onto Ciampa and like a rag doll throws him across the ring. Grabs onto him again now, and Walter with Ciampa scoops him up and slams him down. Ciampa goes down. Walter's got him. Now Walter punching Ciampa in the face repeatedly. Trying to make sure one less man enters that Rumble that could oppose him. The Ring General takes him down now, and Walter... Oh, Ciampa rolls out of the way. Now Ciampa, big boot, gets him across the face. Ciampa gets him back to his feet. Now Ciampa goes for a kick. Walter knocks him back now, and Walter with Ciampa pulls him in, double underhook, scoops him up, and a suplex takes him down. And now Walter with Ciampa down, kicks him, and again, grabs him by the neck, and torquing back on the neck. There's a punch from Ciampa. Also Ciampa, discus clothesline, takes him down. Ciampa gets him back into his feet. There's a slap. And again, Ciampa, no. Walter with a chop. Lights his chest up with another. And now the Ring General cover kick out from Ciampa. Ciampa kicks out, and now Walter standing over him. Grabs onto him, picking him back up to his feet, and Walter grabs onto Ciampa. Ciampa with an elbow strike, firing back. Ciampa knocks him back. Tommaso Ciampa, drop kick, takes him down. Ciampa down in a ground and pound now, firing away on Walter. Ciampa's got him down now, and Ciampa firing away again, keeping him down. Stomps his ribs again. Ciampa now getting him back up to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa kicks him in the ribs. There's a slap, kicking him back. Ciampa with a hangman neckbreaker into a facebuster cover. 1, 2, kick out from Walter. Ciampa tried to take him down, but Walter kicked out. Walter being taken down, he rolls back to his feet. Ciampa throws a right hook. Walter staggers. Goes for another kick. Ciampa gets kicked in the ribs. Now Walter grabs on the Ciampa, gets him up. And Walter with Ciampa for a suplex. Takes him down. Puts his foot on the chest, but a rope break. Now Walter, oh boy, he's got him up. Powerbomb. Stacks him up into the ropes, though. Does Walter. So now he's going to pull Ciampa away from the ropes. Ciampa hasn't moved since that powerbomb. That could be enough. 1, 2, Ciampa forces the shoulder off of the mat. Now And Valter watches as Ciampa staggers. Ciampa, big boot to Valter, taking him down. There's a drop kick to the side of the head. Ciampa's got him down. Valter with a kick to the head of his own. Ciampa's down now. Valter, went for the chop. Ciampa with a bicycle knee. Ciampa getting him back up to his feet now, and Ciampa hits him in the ribs. And again, Ciampa with a forearm strike. Drop kick. Takes him down. Tommaso Ciampa getting him back up to his feet now, and Ciampa with a slap and a kick. Tommaso Ciampa with another chop. And again, knocking him back. There's a boot. Puts him in the corner. Ciampa punches him in the back. He goes down. Now Ciampa back on a ground and pound. Firing at will right now on Valter. He's down. Ciampa gets him back up to his feet, and Ciampa went for another kick. Valter caught him. Valter, went for a chop. Ciampa with a kick to the knee. Ciampa firing away. Bicycle knee again connects. He grabs him back to his feet. Ciampa, right hand knocks it back. Now Valter grabs onto Ciampa, turns him around. And Ciampa thrown face first into the turnbuckle. Valter ties the leg up and kicks out the knee of Tommaso Ciampa. Valter now kicks him in the ribs. There's a punch. Right hand knocking him back, turns him around. Grabs onto Ciampa. German suplexes him. Remember, Ciampa's had a bad neck injury in his life in the past. That could have re-aggravated it. Valter into a cover now on Ciampa, but another rope break. That has been the bane of the ring general tonight. Gets back to his feet, and Valter with another chop takes him down. He grabs Ciampa. Now Valter with Ciampa into the corner. He's got him right where he wants him. He turns him around now, grabs onto him. Ciampa counters, puts Valter in the corner, double axe handle, and again. Now Ciampa runs into him from behind, shoving him down. Ciampa grabs him back to his feet, and Ciampa kicks him in the ribs. Here we go. Fairy tale ending. And now Tommaso Ciampa into the corner. Here we go. Whoa, hang on a minute. That's Triple H's music. Ciampa staring up the ramp. Valter with a running drop kick. Triple H's music played, but he was nowhere to be seen. And now the ring general. Powerbomb. And now he always follows up with one thing. The splash to Ciampa. 1, 2, 3. Ciampa will not be going to the Royal Rumble. Triple H's music hit and the game was nowhere to be seen. Tommaso Ciampa has been cost the opportunity to go to the Royal Rumble by the Ring General. Valter scores the big win. I think he's only further cemented himself as the favorite to win the whole damn thing. Ciampa's mad about it. Wait a minute. There's Triple H. The game has returned. Sledgehammer in hand. And the King of Kings hammering away on Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, knocks him down again. And the cerebral assassin striking. He's already cost Ciampa the Rumble. Now he throws him back into the ring. And Triple H, acting like he's done with Ciampa, kicks him in the ribs. Triple H with a pedigree. The game has made his return after the beatdown from Ciampa 3 weeks ago. And now he is here on Raw, celebrating it with a prone body of Tommaso Ciampa. Things are getting more and more heated between these two by the day. Who knows where this is all going? If only there were a big sign in the arena to tell us where this is all going. Triple H is back. You know, it's a real crying shame Tommaso Ciampa's not going to be in the Royal Rumble. Well, a shame for the stupid people who would cheer for him, but it's probably the smartest thing to ever happen to Ciampa in his career. Because he's not going to become a victim like the other 29 people in the Royal Rumble. He's not going to become a victim to my beast, Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar is going to walk into the Royal Rumble this weekend. He's going to kick down the door. Some German suplexes, maybe a couple F5s if you're lucky. And you'll be looking at the winner of the Season 3 Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar is going to win. He's going to go to WrestleMania. Whether you are Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, one of the challengers, if you're Cody Rhodes or Stone Cold Steve Austin, perhaps. It's going to be a very bad night to be you. The beast is coming. Well, we are coming to our final part of the night here. The United States Champion. Oh, hey, I was in that location recently. The United States Championship on the line. Dolph Ziggler making his open challenge earlier tonight. It was accepted by Dominik Dijakovic. And so tonight, in our second to last match of the evening, our third from the end segment of the evening, as we will end the night with Roman Reigns and Stone Cold Steve Austin finally face to face. Here comes Dominik Dijakovic to the ring. Former NXT North American Champion and former Intercontinental Champion, making his way to the ring. Dijakovic looking to pick up some more gold tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Add the United States Championship to his trophy cabinet, as he said earlier tonight. So Dijakovic making his way to the ring. This is his first one-on-one title opportunity since losing the Intercontinental Championship all the way back at the beginning of the season. So now, here comes the United States Champion, the show-off, Dolph Ziggler, on his way to the ring. The United States Champion making his way to the ring tonight. Ziggler, a fan favorite among the LS11 Universe, has been on a roll in his road to and since becoming United States Champion, has been picking up wins left and right, getting very close to being in the green when it comes to his win-loss record. He had a rough first season and a half. I'll say that much. He had a rough first season and a half. My friends from Cleveland aren't terribly happy about it. But Dolph Ziggler makes his way to the ring, U.S. title in hand. Yet another defense. This will be his third defense since winning the title just 28 days ago almost. So the United States title is on the line. Dominik Dijakovic versus Dolph Ziggler. One-on-one. Here we go. There's an elbow strike from Dolph. Dijakovic turns him around now, and Dijakovic grabs onto the back of the head of Ziggler. And Dijakovic holds on tight and slams him into the mat. Goes for a kick. Ziggler kicks at the knee. Now Dolph Ziggler, running clothesline attempt. Dijakovic out of the way. Now Dijakovic grabs onto Ziggler. Dijakovic throws him into the corner. Dominik Dijakovic now grabs Dolph. And Dijakovic throws him across the ring. Ziggler rolls through now. Ziggler kicks him in the ribs. And Ziggler with a punch to the back. Dolph now a kick to the ribs. Dolph now with a kick going up to the knees. Takes down Dijakovic, who grabs the leg. Dijakovic sweeps the leg. Dominik Dijakovic now turning him over. Dijakovic into a bulldog choke on Dolph. Might have him here. This could be a good turning point for Dijakovic, but Ziggler slides out of it, and Ziggler punches him in the face. There's a drop kick right off the chin. Double axe handle for good measure as well. Dijakovic is down. Ziggler grabs onto him, and now Dolph Ziggler can't get back to his feet. There's an elbow strike and a slap. Ziggler kicks him in the ribs. Grabs onto Dijakovic, who hits him with a knee strike. And then Dijakovic grabs Ziggler, pulls him in, and power bomb takes him down. Dijakovic grabbing Ziggler by the leg and slams the knee into the mat as well. Goes for a springboard into a crossbody. Ziggler out of the way. Ziggler grabs him, rolls him through, cover. Now he's got his foot perched there on the knee, trying to add some extra leverage, but Dijakovic kicks out. And now Dolph gets caught with a right hook. Dijakovic knocking him back, and Dominic Dijakovic scoops Ziggler up on his shoulders. Dolph counters Dolph. There's a right hook, kicks him in the ribs, and a punch to the back. He grabs onto him now, and Ziggler gets him back up. Dolph Ziggler with Dominic Dijakovic across the ring. Into the corner. Oh, went for a splash. Dijakovic out of the way. There's a boot, turning Ziggler inside out. Dolph Ziggler is down. Now Dijakovic. Here we go. Dijakovic with a huge boot off the jaw of the U.S. champion. 1, 2, kick out from Dolph Ziggler. And now Dijakovic gets Ziggler back up to his feet. Dominic Dijakovic. Here we go. Looking for. Feast your eyes. Cover. 1, 2. Ziggler gets the shoulder up at the last moment. Ziggler manages to get the shoulder up and stay in this one. Dijakovic now turns around. Went for a moonsault. Ziggler got the knees up. Now Ziggler watches as Dijakovic staggers back to his feet. Ziggler throws him off the ropes. Dolph Ziggler catches him into a sleeper hold. Ziggler into a sleeper hold now on Dijakovic, trying to put the big man to sleep. Everyone's the same size when they're on the ground passing out, that's for sure. Ziggler trying to take him down. Dijakovic in trouble, but Dijakovic rolls over. Dijakovic now flips Ziggler over. Comes onto him. And now Dijakovic dragging him away from the ropes. And Dominic now into a cover on Ziggler. 1. There's a kick out from Dolph. Dijakovic now throws a right hook, knocks Ziggler back. Dijakovic pulls him in, gets him up, going for a powerbomb. Ziggler rolls him through, cover. Dolph Ziggler. 1. No, Dijakovic gets out of it. Ziggler stalking Dijakovic. Ziggler right hook into zigzag. He goes down, cover. But Dijakovic's foot was under the ropes. So Ziggler's going to go up to the top. Diving elbow drop. And Dolph now getting him back up to his feet. Dolph Ziggler with Dijakovic gets caught with a knee strike. Dijakovic with a chop now, and Dijakovic. Ziggler into the corner. Grabs onto him, and Dijakovic grabs Ziggler. Again into the corner he goes. Getting off on the top rope. Dijakovic, right hand. Oh, looked like he was going to try and chokeslam Ziggler. Dolph with a drop kick caught him. There's a kick. And an elbow drop. The Heartstopper elbows coming in from Ziggler now. Drops a third one for good measure. Dijakovic is down. Ziggler grabs onto him, getting him back to his feet. There's a chop. And one back from Dijakovic, who hits him with a right hook. Coming down to one knee. Dijakovic pulling him in. He's got Ziggler. Oh, Dolph Ziggler gets out of the attempted powerbomb. Oh, but Dijakovic caught him. Oh, went for an overhead belly to belly. Ziggler countered again. And Dolph Ziggler went for a chop. Dijakovic goes for high-low. Ziggler again with another counter. Ziggler telling him to bring it on. Ziggler takes him down. Jackknife cover. 1, 2, 3. Ziggler got him. He just kept finding counters, and in the end, he slipped free into a jackknife cover for the win. Dijakovic tonight looked like he was moments away from becoming United States champion at multiple points in the matchup, but ultimately, the show-off finds a way to show out and retain the United States Championship. That is a big win for Dolph Ziggler tonight here on Raw. We got one bit of action left before the Roman and Stone Cold face-to-face. Up next, Big E takes on Cedric Alexander of the Hurt Business. That matchup coming up right now. It is now time for the final matchup of the evening, as here comes Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander backed by the whole Hurt Business tonight. It's okay, someone will eventually tell Moose that the colors are black and gold, not white and gold. Maybe at WrestleMania they'll wear white and gold. Who knows? The Hurt Business making their way to the ring. Cedric Alexander, their newest recruit. He had his initiation match, and I think he did exactly what the Hurt Business wanted. He beat the hell out of a New Day member, which has really just been the MO of the Hurt Business for quite a while, hasn't it? So Cedric Alexander makes his way to the ring. He's taking on the man that he replaced in the Hurt Business, Big E. Big E with a head full of steam right now. Fired up. He's ditched his Hurt Business colors finally. He is just Big E right now. Big E marching down towards the ring, ready for the main event. That laser focused look in the eyes of Big E right now. He's done. Big E is done with the games. He is done running from the Hurt Business. Big E up on the apron now. Former powerlifter, former United States champion is here. He's on his own though. He's not reunited with the New Day. He's just Big E. Without further ado, here we go. He runs at Cedric, who tries to chop him. Now Big E kicks him in the ribs, punches him in the back, and takes down Cedric. Kicks him in the ribs again, knocking him down. Now Big E. Clothesline attempt. Cedric knocks him back. Now Big E. Oh, knocks him back with a hip attack. Big E went for a clothesline. Cedric with another kick. Cedric Alexander turns him around. Cedric. Oh, Big E says you shouldn't have done that. Clobbers him. Look at MVP on the outside shaking his head. I think he's regretting the betrayal now. Big E firing away on Alexander. Knocking him down again. Oh, Cedric rolls through and punches Big E in the face now. Big E goes down. Cedric grabs onto him. Big E pushes him away. Big E kicks him in the ribs. And now Big E grabs Cedric and throws him over the top rope out to the floor. Big E follows him to the outside now. Big E with an elbow drop takes him down. Big E gets him back up to his feet now as Moose and Lashley both realizing they don't want to get Cedric disqualified, but Big E throws him into the ring post. And again! Big E rushes back into the ring. He's learned. He's learned how to avoid the numbers game. That's what ended up leading him to the Hurt Business in the first place, was the numbers game. He's pacing back and forth. Over the count of 6, the whole Hurt Business telling Cedric, get back in the ring. Big E capitalizes. Gets him back to his feet. Big E. Oh, Cedric caught him now, and Cedric with Big E into the corner, knocks him down. Big E rolls back through. Big E went for a clothesline. Cedric elbows him in the ribs, does Big E. Big E with a clothesline again. Big E knocking him down. Big E for a kick to the back. Cedric back to his feet. Now Cedric. Big E and... oh, flatliner from Alexander. STO flatliner there. Now Cedric gets him back up to his feet. Grabs onto him. Remember, it was Cedric who pinned Big E back at Cyber Sunday. Has him in the corner with Cedric. Gets knocked back. Big E with another clothesline attempt. Cedric went for a Pele kick. Big E roll through a double axe handle. There's an uppercut. Counter for counter. Big E puts him in the ropes, and Big E thrown over the top rope by Cedric. Cedric Alexander now goes for a right hand. Big E counters. Big E up to the top, and Big E, oh, went for a crossbody. Alexander out of the way. And now Big E gets caught. Cedric with another STO. Alexander now gets Big E back up to his feet, and Cedric Alexander, oh, Big E caught him, and a sidewalk slam. Big E grabs Cedric now, and Big E, I'm going to make a statement right now, grabs Alexander, puts him in the ropes, and Big E with a right hook. And again, he throws him off the ropes, and Big E, huge clothesline. Big E now hits the ropes, and big splash. He grabs Cedric back to his feet, and Big E scoops him up for big ending. Looks right at MVP and says, "This is what you wanted me to do, right? This is what you wanted me to do?" He scoops Cedric up for another big ending. Looks right out of the Hurt Business. 1, 2, 3. Big E sends a message to the Hurt Business. Big win for Big E. Oh, wait a minute, Lashley. Wait a minute, that's Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston. Rumble in Paradise to Bobby Lashley. And Kofi grabs Lashley and wipes him out. And Big E won't even look at Kofi. Big E leaving again. Reigns and Austin face to face. Next. Here comes the Tribal Chief. The WWE Champion. Roman Reigns, ready to confront the man who left him laying with a stunner 3 weeks ago. Reigns on his way to the ring tonight. He's going to address Stone Cold Steve Austin, a man that he has said before he believes disrespected his family for his whole career. And now tonight, Reigns has a chance to say things to Stone Cold's face. So Roman Reigns making his way down to the ring. Tribal Chief is here. Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. So, we've got the champion here. Now let's bring out the challenger. Here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake. The biggest name in professional wrestling. Stone Cold Steve Austin on his way to the ring. He's left Roman laying with a stunner already, so now Austin, he's here tonight. He's getting a hero's welcome with his return to WWE. So Reigns and Austin face to face. Let's hear what champion and challenger have to say to one another. Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, you're a bit of a household name in my family. I came out here before and I said that you've disrespected me and my family your whole career and even longer than that. You've stunned my cousin at WrestleMania last year. You, listen here, you dumb son of a bitch. This has nothing to do with your family, Roman. It has nothing to do with me disrespecting old Rocky or Rikishi or even you. It's about Stone Cold Steve Austin going out on top instead of with my back to the mat. So Roman, if you want to keep being a dumb son of a bitch, I'll go ahead and drop you with a stunner 5 nights before the Royal Rumble. Listen, Austin. It doesn't have to end like that. In 5 nights, you're gonna acknowledge me. Wait a minute, Roman! Oh, Austin saw it coming! Austin! Stunner to the champion! Stone Cold with a stunner to Roman Reigns! Yet again, Stone Cold saw an attack coming. He's been at this longer than anybody. Austin stuns Reigns again on the Raw before the Rumble. With all of that said, thank you all so much for watching. Monday Night Raw tonight. I look forward to seeing you at the Rumble this week, and I look forward to seeing you for the rest of the shows this week. So until next time, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.